Hello everyone, welcome to Little Treasures. Delighted you could join us today. Did you watch last week's one? Did you go down to Clonakilty Bay and have a look at the birds? I hope so. If you have any photos or even drawings that you have, can you send those in to me? But today we're going to look at... What was that? That was a horse. We're going to talk about horses today, and we're going to hear from Rosanna, who's going to tell us a little bit about the equipment that you use for horse riding. Then we're going to go to Kingston's riding stables here in Clonakilty and watch some horse riding. And then Rosanna is going to read to us a story that she has written and illustrated, and it's all about a Shetland pony called Bob. So I'm really looking forward to that. But first of all, let's welcome Rosanna to our program. Well, first of all, Rosanna, it's lovely to have you here with Little Treasures.
Thank you for having me.
And you're going to tell us about what?
Horse riding.
And do you like horse riding?
Very much.
Wow. And have you got all this stuff? Is this all horse riding stuff here?
Yeah.
Would you like to explain to our viewers what exactly this is?
Okay. So we'll start with the gloves. So these have special grip on them, which helps me if the horse is putting their head up or down. They don't give me blisters from the rain, which is the thing we hold.
Blisters are very sore. Boys and girls who get blisters, it's very sore. So those gloves, good idea. Yeah.
Here we have the helmet. I have one of my caps on it just to make it a bit more pretty.
Ooh.
But underneath we have air vents.
Wow.
So my head doesn't get too hot.
You get hot in there, do you?
Yeah. It has
Very good.
padding.
Padding inside of it, yes.
And this is so if I fall off and I hit my head, I won't hurt it massively.
And tell me, have you ever fallen off?
3 times.
3 times? Are you okay?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is she okay, boys and girls? I think so. All right, let's put that back. What else? Well, this big thing here, I think that's very impressive, isn't it, boys and girls? What is this for?
This is a body protector.
Wow.
So
looks like a cage or something.
it's like a jacket. It can keep you warm.
Look at that. It keeps you warm, but
It also has all this padding in it
wow.
to make sure if you fall off and you land on your back, you won't hurt your back or break your back.
And it's quite tough. It's really quite tough, all right. Yeah, very good. Okay. I think we have a couple more things here. What else have we got?
Here I have my riding boots.
The boots.
They have these little rests on the back.
Ooh, look at this. Let me show the viewers here. Look at that there. Look. Sticks out a little bit. Yeah.
And that is a spur rest. And in here I have...
Let me... What else is in there?
I have special padding.
There's padding.
Inside.
Inside.
Just very comfy.
Very comfy. Okay, so those are your boots. What else have we got here?
Here I have my base layer.
Ooh.
So this I put on.
Oh, let's put the microphone, yeah. This you do what?
I put it on
Yes.
like a top.
It's very pretty.
It's basically a very big vest.
Ah.
And it can keep me warm when I'm riding, but it can also keep me nice and cool if it's too hot.
Okay, it's breathable. I think that's what you're saying. Okay. And what are these?
These are my jodhpurs.
Jodhpurs, whoa.
Fancy name for riding leggings.
Ah, riding leggings. And what's so special about them?
These have special grips
Ooh, look.
on the back.
Grips. And what's that? What part is that?
That will help me stay in the saddle.
Ah, it's where the saddle is, where your bum hits the saddle. Is that it? And it keeps you on the horse.
And they're,
Very
again,
good.
a nice material, so I
Nice
don't get
material,
too hot.
not too hot. Oh, it is. It's very sticky, actually. Yes, that would help to keep you on a horse, all right, to keep you on the saddle. Very good.
And that
Okay, I
is
think that's all there, isn't
Yeah.
it? And how long are you horse riding now?
nearly 3 to 4 years.
Wow. And would you recommend it to our viewers?
Yes.
You would. And what do you like most about it?
I don't know. Just like being around animals.
Oh, okay. Working with animals, lovely, yeah. Well, we're going to show the viewers some video footage of you up at Kingston's riding stable. So we're going to have a look at that there now. Most people know where the Fernhill House Hotel is, but if you turn left just before it, and go about a kilometre further up this road, you'll arrive at Kingston's Riding School. It's just down left off the road, down to the arena, which is just at the bottom of this little lane. And this is where all the stables are. And this lady here is Teresa, and she is the instructor who runs the school. And here's Rosanna and Millie, who's helping her, and they're going to groom some horses. So let's walk down through the stables and find out who we're going to meet. So who have we got here?
Alfie.
This is Alfie. Pleased to meet you, Alfie. Hello. So Rosanna, looking after horses is very important, and grooming them as you're doing here. Can you explain to the viewers what you're doing?
So in this particular video, I am grooming the pony just to make sure he is clean.
And what's Millie doing to his feet there?
Cleaning off the dirt.
Cleaning off the dirt as well, yep. And another four-legged creature that you'll find in the stables is Poodles, the cat. Yeah. Poodles is very lovable too. So we better get back to grooming again. And you'll see the actual dust coming off the brush. Look at that. It's a lot of work looking after horses. And now Rosanna is going to take us to the tack room, where all the horse riding equipment is kept.
This is a saddle. That's what you sit on when you ride.
Mm-hmm.
These are bridles, which are on the pony's head so you can control them.
Mm-hmm.
This is a girth, which is the strap that makes the saddle stay on. These are numnas, which go under the saddle so the saddle doesn't pinch the pony's back.
Thank you for showing us all this equipment, Rosanna. And now Rosanna's going to take her horse into the arena, and we're going to watch her as she gets ready to ride.
So in this video, I am tightening Ernie's girth.
Oh yes, this is Ernie. Hi Ernie.
And the girth is the thing that keeps the saddle on. So when you try to get up, the saddle won't just slide on.
So we're going to watch you getting up on the horse here now.
Yeah.
And not very easy. Have you ever fallen over the other side? Has that ever happened to you?
Once when I was vaulting, which is when I was trying to get up bareback.
Bareback would not be easier, but the saddle definitely makes it easier, all right. So you're going to hear Teresa speaking out loudly the instructions to each of the riding school students. So they go from a walk into a trot, and they go round and round in circles. They make it look very easy, don't they? So they're doing a riding trot. You see the way they sit forward as they jog along? There's a lot of learning in horse riding. Maybe one day you'll come and learn how to ride a horse here at Kingston's Riding School. Thank you to Teresa and all the staff here for letting me record this little movie. So now, ready to hear that story that Rosanna has written for us. It's called Bob Learns to Be Happy.
Once there was an old pony called Bob. When he was younger, his life was amazing. His owner Lily would ride him every day and feed him apple slices after every lesson. But now his life was miserable. Lily had grown up and moved far, far away. Her brother Tom owned the farm now and only ever came to Bob's field to feed him. Across from the field was a new play park. In the park was a colourful carousel. Every day Bob would stare at the young children playing on the beautiful model horses on the carousel. He would long to be one of them. One day, Bob was grazing in his usual field when he saw a magical rainbow. Suddenly, he saw a pretty unicorn galloping down the colourful arch. The unicorn landed in Bob's field. "I will give you one wish," said the unicorn. Bob thought about it for a while and answered, saying, "I would like to be a carousel horse." So the unicorn made him one. Bob was no longer old and ugly, he was young and beautiful. The next day, when the children arrived, they rode him all day long. Children would fight over who would get to ride Bob, but over time his paint began to peel, and he was very tired of being ridden. Some of his long hair fell out, and his beautiful colours had faded. He didn't like the children shouting, and he went deaf. Soon the children started to laugh at him, and nobody would ride him. Bob felt very gloomy. Another day he saw a bright rainbow, and guess what? Down came the unicorn again. "Please, can I have one more wish?" begged Bob. The unicorn nodded. "I would like to be back to my old self," Bob said. So the unicorn made Bob old, fat, and lazy again. But now Bob loved the peace and quiet. He loved eating his delicious oats, and he loved talking to his friends. He no longer thought his life was miserable. He thought it was brilliant. The end.
So Bob learned to be happy. You know, sometimes we wish for things, especially in the run-up to Christmas, but happiness can come from just being content with what we already have. So there you have it, boys and girls. Thank you to Rosanna for taking part in our programme today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget you can get involved in our virtual nativity. Please talk to your mum or dad or whoever's looking after you and get them to let me know if you would like to join in our virtual nativity. But until next time, our next programme, bye!